I don't know about you, but I'm grateful for cold mornings. I'm grateful to live in Santa Cruz. I'm grateful to have my kids in schools where I feel connected to hundreds of other families of all kinds, and where I get to meet people like me, people unlike me, people wildly unlike me, and to find that everyone I meet is more like me than I thought at first. Forgive me for preaching, but this week I do feel like saying it. I'm grateful for public school tying me to the people around me, no matter who they are, and I'm continually thankful for the wild variety of folks who stand beside me at every event, every recital, every game, and cheer together for the same thing. I'm Sam Rollins, Chief of Communication for Santa Cruz City Schools, with your weekly news. And if you're like me, standing on the cusp of middle school, I hope you will join us next Tuesday, November 12th, at 6:30 p.m. for a middle school preview, where we will share everything from how we create a warm welcome for incoming 6th and 7th graders to curriculum, sports activities, mental health supports, and so much more to give you a sense of student life in middle school. We'll have principals from Branciforte and Mission Hill there with us to answer questions and lots to share about the experience of middle school. You can go to the link at sccs.net/webinars or link number 1 below. On that note, we do have a feature on a middle school art class at Mission Hill, where you can hear from students and their teacher all about the incredible skills and centering that comes from a hands-on art education in middle school. You can watch that new feature at link number 2. You may remember that last time we shared that Santa Cruz City Schools is proud to be hosting the next Queer Youth Leadership Awards at SoCal High on May 10th, 2025. Please click on link number 3 to learn more and to volunteer at the event. Ourselves and our partners at the Queer Youth Task Force can always use more help in this fun community event. It's also a good time to remind our community unequivocally that regardless of the political shifting that may go on far above our heads, Santa Cruz City Schools will always be a place that welcomes every student and makes sure that they are supported. The staff, community, and student commitment to LGBTQ students and community will remain in place at every one of our schools. And if you want to learn more about what's happening in the district or at your school in support of LGBTQ students, please go to sccs.net/LGBTQ or link number 4 and explore. Don't miss the Santa Cruz Warriors School Benefit Night next Friday, November 15th, put on by our dear friends at the Santa Cruz Ed Foundation, a local nonprofit that raises money to give direct grants to teachers and staff. Go to link number 5 for tickets and join us there. Harbor High students will be performing and will be able to enjoy the great atmosphere of seeing our C-Dubs play together. Finally, take care of yourselves and enjoy a long weekend. But first, we'd like to leave you with a spotlight on our high school world languages program. Michelle Hubbard has been teaching French at Santa Cruz High for 25 years. And in our feature, you will hear from her and her students about the stunning benefits of learning a foreign language. Jusqu'à la prochaine fois, je te dirai au revoir et je passerai un bon week-end. Enjoy.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Michelle, je suis professeure de français à Santa Cruz High.
I've really enjoyed this class.
It's been a really fun way to learn a new language. French is a really cool language.
I think the teacher, first of all, is very kind. She really makes sure you learn the subject.
I think that learning a language in high school gives you some lifelong communication strategies that are transferable to everyday life.
In English, there's so many things I take for granted and never even think about. That now after learning about how they work in French, I actually can apply them into English.
I like connecting languages with each other, also just learning about the culture through the language.
This particular subject, and I think the Spanish teachers would agree with me, it allows us to incorporate history, we can do culture, we can do literature.
Not only are you exploring different cultures, I think it's more important that you just respect to the other things than just your native language.
I get to actually take what I learn here sometimes and put it into play when I travel.
It's really nice because we kind of get to grow together and just laugh about things.
I like it a lot because I think it's a really big challenge, and it's fun to actually see like myself overcoming those challenges.
Being with the same group of people is kind of comforting because it's like, okay, you know you're going to be with your friends, and it's like your friends'
You
class.
get to see the same faces like every day.
There's so many skills that you develop from learning a language that even if you're not going to walk out the door and practice speaking it, there's still a lot of benefits.
It's important to like kind of broaden your understanding.
Yeah, it's great to take it. I recommend it.
Et voilà, c'est tout que j'ai. Bon, à la prochaine.